up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. As always, I'm Devin Burke.
And I'm Joe Gianella.
Yeah, Joe, how's it feel to be on the show for the first time?
Where's the suicide booth again? It's right outside the door, right?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
After the show, you can go there. All right?
You won't see me again, I promise.
Oh, you'll see a lot more of him. He's great. So yeah, this is our very first anime review that we're going to be doing. We're going to be reviewing, of course, the greatest, the popular One Punch Man.
The flavor of the season?
Oh. I mean, well, flavor of technically last season.
Yeah, flavor of last season, folks. It's pretty good anime.
Yeah.
I won't say anything else about it.
Yeah, right. Well,
Show's
why
done.
Alright, so let's start off with a little backstory.
So, One Punch Man was originally created as a webcomic series. The creator of the webcomic is only to be known by his username One. Growing up, One always loved drawing manga, but he kept it a secret from his friends and family. Sometime later, his parents did manage to find that he made and were very disappointed in him for making the manga. From that point forward, he chose not to show anyone, due to being afraid of being made fun of or getting rejected by anyone he knew.
One really thought manga writing was just a hobby. In fact, in an interview, he stated that One Punch Man was just simply a way to test out a how to make your own manga website. He then sent his work to a mobile phone webcomic site and later his own site.
One Punch Man quickly grew popular online, but One decided to get a job for a year, which meant it would have to take a hiatus. His plan was to save up money, quit, and then use that money for the following year, and draw manga every day for the rest of that year. If it didn't work out, then he would have to quit writing manga forever. However, at the end of that year, One tweeted that he was still on the fence of pursuing his career in manga writing on the account of his peers being against it. This brought the attention of well-known manga writer Yasuke Murata.
Murata quickly contacted One and wanted to work together. One and Murata were fans of each other's works, which is what ultimately became known as the One Punch manga we know today. With the popularity of both online and manga, it wasn't long until it became an anime. The studio behind the adaptation of One Punch Man is Madhouse, also known for popular animes such as Trigun, Hunter x Hunter, and Death Note. So yeah, that's a little backstory for One Punch Man. What do you think, Joe?
Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to be disappointed in the end, Evan.
Oh, come on, man. Let's actually talk about the story, alright?
Alright, fine. We'll get into the nitty-gritty. The world of One Punch Man takes place in fictional Japan, where all the cities are labeled as letters, either A, B, C, etc. But this anime takes place mostly in City Z, where monster attacks are on the rise. Saitama, the main protagonist, was just an average guy going job hunting, and one day gained phenomenal power and became incredibly strong, able to defeat monsters, villains, and any type of threat in one punch. With this new power came a cost: his hair. After gaining his newfound abilities, he does what anyone would do and becomes a superhero. However, with his strength, Saitama has become apathetic, since there's no real threat to him, or the city.
Later, Saitama encounters Genos, a cyborg who has a dark history and is searching for another unknown cyborg that killed his family and destroyed everything he held dear. Genos is critical of himself and wants to improve his abilities to avenge his loved ones. After Genos witnessed Saitama's power in action, he decided to become Saitama's apprentice, to learn how to obtain his master's power.
Saitama and Genos applied for the Hero Association, an official bureau for the world's heroes, in order for people to officially recognize them as such. During the rest of the anime, we see both Saitama and Genos increase their ranks and fight alongside other heroes to stop any opposing threat to the city.
And that's basically the premise of One Punch Man.
You know, just a guy going around, beating things in one punch.
I'm guessing you're not a big fan of it.
I mean, I'd be more of a fan of it if, you know, the fights were actually more than 3 minutes long.
Well, I mean, that's the whole premise of it. Like, it's literally a joke, and there are comedic elements in it, and that's the point of it.
I guess it's just if you want to label yourself an action anime, the main focus of your show has to be the fight scenes.
Dude, there's some great fight scenes though.
Like the last 2 episodes.
But with Saitama and Genos, when they did like their training match fight, that was a glorious scene.
Scene for like Genos failing miserably.
No, but I mean animation, the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack of One Punch Man, I think is even better than I expected.
Well, the soundtrack, at least when it comes to fight scenes, they definitely get it. They hit it right on the mark. But everywhere else, it's just, you know, basic anime soundtrack. Doesn't really do anything special. Doesn't try to flaunt itself. It just stays a nice medium right there.
Oh wow, oof. I don't know. I thought it was a lot better than I thought it did. Like, I knew nothing of One Punch Man. I knew, like, I think you told me about the manga before. Because you were telling me about how, not that it was good, but that it was different. And it's getting popular, and you don't know why.
Yeah, that was pretty much my reaction to it. I was like, great, this guy beats things in one punch, so when is he going to find something that he can't beat in one punch? Why hasn't this happened yet? Please, God, let this happen.
I guarantee it'll probably happen at one point. Do you think it's going to actually continue on from the manga or from the web series version, or?
Well, I mean, it's stayed pretty true to it so far, so I don't see why they wouldn't do so.
Well, I heard like the manga and the online manga are kind of splitting off in its story a little bit.
Well, Yasuke's probably going to make it a little bit more action-oriented because he knows what its popularity as, and one is, I mean, he's more into the comedy aspect. He does like the fights, but I mean, back then, he kind of made it more about Saitama just being this funny hero that really didn't care.
Well, like I said, he was making this comic just for fun.
Yeah.
So he was only making, like, funny comics. And plus, he's not really the best in animation.
No. However, Madhouse definitely helped him along with that.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Those fight scenes look marvelous.
See? I told you they look marvelous.
Yeah, I said the fight scenes. I didn't say the rest of the anime.
Alright, fine. Alright, so what grade would you give One Punch Man?
I mean, if we're going by numbers, probably give it a solid 7.
Alright, I was gonna give it a strong 9. That's me, because it's different. It's different to me. I always thoroughly enjoyed it. And I can see this being, like, top dog with, like, One Piece, Naruto. I think it's gonna be, like, the new, like, top 5, you know?
I mean, that's going into a completely different genre at that point. So I don't know if you can put it in the same top 5 as that. You're probably not going to see Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z up there that often. You're going to see shows that try to do something a little bit different. One Punch Man was probably the top show of this past winter season and fall season in Japan for 2015. But I don't see it garnering that like top anime list for a while until we see what the second season can really do with it.
Shit, alright. But I'm still giving it a 9. That's still my opinion, bro.
That's fine.
Alright. So, with that, here comes our new thing, everybody.
Please, not Attack on Titan.
Alright.
Please,
so,
not Attack on Titan.
Instead of us telling you what we're going to be reviewing next or what you guys expect us to review next, we made a wheel. That's not what we're picking yet. What is it? What was it? Alright, doesn't matter.
Oh, thank God.
Doesn't matter yet. So, what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's what we're going to review next. So, if you actually want an anime for us to review, let us know. We'll actually put the anime you want and also your username right in this spot, that spot, whatever spot.
I will just ask, please guys, refrain from doing the big 3, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. They have been done to death. I mean, while we could probably do a whole hour review on those shows, we're not going to be saying anything new that you probably already haven't heard, and I just don't want to feed a fan base to have them decide what is the best shonen.
True. Also, the anime has to be at least complete in one form or another. We can't do shows that are still running at this time. Like, for example, at this time we're watching an anime called Eraser. We love that for now, but we can't review it yet because it's not finished yet.
I could do a 3-episode review.
Come on,
it's phenomenal.
You can't. You don't know if it's going to turn and become crap.
I'll read the manga, I'll find out.
Joe, come on. Alright. So, with that, let us spin the wheel.
What does it actually
Hold it.
There's a god. Thank you.